Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let's jump into the next zodiac sign. We'll be reading for the highest teams of love and light. Most vital messages. Let's see who we're reading for next. That's interesting. Okay, Leo. I guess we'll do a reading for Leo. Okay, Capricorn energy again. I think the same thing happened yesterday. So we have a new deck we're going to use today. Leo, people and placements from your highest teams of love and light. Badger, healing wounds. Interesting. Let's go ahead and read that for you. See where it is. Wow, it showed me it right away too. But I still can't read. Oh, there it is. Ginkgo is sacred and ancient tree. Fossil records show the tree arose in the Jurassic period millions of years ago, native to Asia. The ginkgo is a symbol of peace and hope in China. So peace and hope. Yeah, I think they use that in like medicines, like for sick when you're sick. I think there's a liquor that you can get with it too, and can be seen in the temples and gardens in Japan. Interesting. The badger, in contrast, is known to be hot-headed and aggressive. Due to the speed and tendency to roam at night, the badger is often cast as a sinister shapeshifter in European and Asian folklore. Tempered by ginkgo, the badger invites us to reflect on harm we may have caused and seek to heal old wounds. So there could be something about rebalancing the scales of justice, karma in your life. Maybe there's something that you've accidentally done in a period. I'm seeing somebody very defensive because I feel like badgers are probably the type of animal that you would stumble upon hiking and they'd be like hissing at you and just fucking pissed, for no reason. So it's like fucking chill, Anyways, upright. Your actions have hurt someone. Apologize and take steps to right your wrong. Interesting. To right your wrong. Okay. Setting the stage for healing. And this could help you if you're dealing with any kind of bad karma or anything like that. Consider whether your own wounds have led you to inflict pain on others. Interesting. Am I inflicting my own wounds on others? What steps can I take towards healing? Beautiful. Okay. So let's get some. I want to jump right into some juicy messages, I think, from your spirit team. So let's see what they've got to say to you from your highest teams of love and light, Leo, people in placements. So yeah, somebody could have been doing this out of control. Somebody could have lied. Someone could imagine you together. I imagine us together. Maybe you imagine yourself together with something or somebody. Leo, this could be a time to imagine. What do you want for your life? What do you want to manifest? Heard holy, so maybe like holy water, or going to, it's kind of like confessing your sins, either to your spirit team, God, universe, or yeah, anything else for Leo. Oh my God. It says stepping through a portal. Interesting. Yeah, and it's like covering his eyes. So maybe there's something that you need to see clearly here. It says Napoleon complex. So maybe somebody was doing something out of some kind of level of insecurity. I know that Leo, if they're not connected to their soul, then it's very cloudy, murky judgment, right? They can sometimes be attention seeking or look for external to fill that internal void. So you're not going to operate in the kind way or in a self luminous way, right? Like, are you the Narnia lion or are you acting in a way that's very aggressive? Sorry, I'm wearing a short little shirt. They're not used to you being happy. Okay, interesting. And it says not ever dimming your light anymore. The sun shines. So maybe you were dimming your own light in the past, or there was some kind of insecurities or fears or complexes that could have been causing you to think that you have to dim yourself and as such dim others in the same vein, right? Because we project the reality we live into our external reality. So breathe, listen, and feel. So that could be something like inhaling golden white light from heaven, from the heavens, exhaling that, pushing any blacker energy or negative energy out through the base of your feet. I also know Michael Seeley has a great video on removing negativity hypnosis. You can lay down in your bed, listen to it, release any burdens. You feel a lot better at the end of it. Wants to baby trap you. So yeah, I don't know, maybe some people want to do that. Never neglect yourself. Stabilize your mind and energy, because if you can't show up for yourself, how are you supposed to show up for anybody else or your reality? It starts from that seed, right? So no longer asking for permission. So maybe somebody thought they always had to get external validation or something. You create your own reality, right? They're trying to throw chaos at you. So this could be people in the past, clearing out what doesn't serve and seeding what does. So planting new seeds, planting in a different way. Maybe you have to I heard monitor your garden or alter your garden or observe it or be like, you know what, I'm actually going to plant more perennials or I'm going to shift this plant over here. It's like why we shift crops, right? So that they have different nutrients in the soil. Like beans have a lot of nitrogen, I believe, in the ground, and you shift different crops around, right? So breaking pattern with awareness, like observing those seeds you've planted. Have you reaped what you wanted? Or has your garden kind of been like, okay, you know what, this was my first time gardening. I don't love, maybe I shouldn't have paired these two together, or it looks weird, or it's like it's really hard to harvest over here because I planted like, I don't know, zucchini mixed with, I don't know, fuck, you know what I mean? Like I planted the zucchini behind the pumpkins, and I don't, maybe that makes sense. I have no idea. But bravest soldier, interesting, and it says trying to capitalize off you. So bravest soldier, I like that. So tapping into your bravery. Life is always cycles, right? So you want to move with the times. I know Leo is a fixed energy, so sometimes it likes things to be steady, but things are constantly changing. One day you wake up and summer's over. We're already in the Libra equinox, right? Trying to lie to you to waste your time and keep you stuck. So there's something that's seen clearly here. Don't lie to yourself. See with that clarity, awareness, observance, right? Everything is an extension of yourself. So when you realize that you have more control over yourself and your reality, and this is not about controlling people outside of you, it starts with you. And once you have mastery over yourself, you don't need to control a single thing outside of you because it's all inside of you. They start fights to have control. They're hiding something. Interesting. Be flexible. Yeah, that mutable energy, right? That changeable kind of always. It's like we've done the project. Now let's analyze it, right? Mutable is the point of mutable signs come at the end of a season. So it's kind of like looking back at like Virgo. Virgo ends summer, right? Virgo is that kind of, okay, we're harvesting, we're getting to the end of summer. We're about to enter fall. How can we clean things up? How can we start to harvest, get ready for the harvest season, right? They were very disrespectful. So somebody might need to, make up for that, or make amends, or kind of, I'm seeing somebody writing something. So maybe this could be like a journal, or it could be writing to yourself, like doing self-analysis. I heard some story on TikTok. She was saying, like, if you're not journaling and crying or something, and like shedding and clearing and analyzing, you're not doing it right or something like that, which I guess could be true. I think we all definitely need to go through times of that, especially if you're coming to like a come to Jesus crisis moment, because those moments of challenge are really there to help push you into the next level, right? So that portal, stepping through the portal, what you don't need to explain. Interesting. So just even if you don't need to like use your words to explain, it's like acting in a different way for your new timeline with the lessons you have learned. You should not, you should run at the first sign of crazy. At the same time, this could be like I'm getting in my head like, when men, or no offense, it's just what I've seen, like men will abuse a woman, and it's like reactive abuse or something, and they'll say she's so crazy, and it's like, well, you didn't take the trash out, you don't have a job, like of course she's crazy, she's sick of dealing with your shit, you know what I mean? Like, or you disrespect her constantly, or you project all your bullshit onto her, or you blame her, or you take out your frustrations on her, like of course she's crazy, you know what I mean? Mad they see you winning, so somebody could be angry. Somebody might need to channel that more productively as well. They're trying to throw chaos at you, and it says create consistency. So, I'm seeing somebody like an artist, so maybe there's some kind of creative endeavor that you need to invest your time and energy in that could really help you transmute energy. Trying to trick you, self-serving and greedy. Interesting. So if there is some kind of apology or healing or something, or come together, it has to be really genuine. It seems like this. It shouldn't be about what you can gain from it. But I don't know. Take it as you will. Brain is a radio or receiver, right? So pay attention to your thoughts for messages and guidance. If you're getting a random idea, like I should go like check the mail, or I should go and pull up, I just got an idea, maybe I should do more research on this thing, like definitely look it up. Let's get you advice. We have been using the classic deck. Actually, we're going to use the Pagan Tarot Being Guided. The highest team, timeline, Angel Michael, guardians and guides for Leo people and placements. What's their advice? A change, right? So death in the reverse or sideways can mean like rejecting change, right? Because death is a natural part of life. It's constant. There's the death of bad health so that you can come into a new timeline of good health. There has to be an ending to something that's not working in order to automatically have a new beginning. It's like how we reincarnate, right? You have to die if you're going to reincarnate, right? If you're going to live a different life. And there's lots of stories on reincarnation. Look it up. There's lots of case studies. Anything else? I heard Sagittarius in my head. Open yourself up to new ideas. Don't hold back. Don't be apathetic as well. With the Four of Cups in the reverse, this is about new ideas, new experiences. New ideas. So let's get you some chakras for my Leos from their highest team of love and light. Thank you. Did you hear how high pitched that bell sounded? It's like raising your frequency or clarity or something like that. Yeah. So it's like when you see clearly, you're able to like feel better, right? So Leo. Could be some deep transformation. This could be something about shared finances. This could be about sex, power, Scorpio energy. I am connected to my higher self. Exactly, 81 again. This could be like a new beginning in evaluating yourself. Scorpio, which we're entering that season after Libra season so soon, will be about that deep shadow work, right? It's Hades, the god of the underworld. It's what we've learned and how we can reflect its death itself, right? How we reflect on what we've come and gone through so that we can go to the underworld and we can rebirth into that new season in next spring, right? So this could be about Taurus energy, self-esteem, strong focus on self-esteem, self-value, magnetizing, enjoyment, pleasure. Maybe this is giving like somebody who doesn't have pleasure in their own life, so they don't like to see other people pleasurable, right? But let's get you a angel. Angel. I mean to say angel. Now I'm sitting hearing the Elvis song. Angel. I don't know how it goes, but there's like an Elvis song. Search it up if you need to. Leo, people and placements. Yeah, I don't remember what the lyrics are. Snake spirit, time to heal and also shed and clear. Make your dreams real. So spiders, you could be seeing spiders a lot, or the kind of cosmic energy of like creating the web around you or creating your reality carefully so that you can have what you want, building and structuring. So that's interesting. Time to heal. I think we'll have to read that. I'm kind of curious on that Elvis thing. Elvis angel lyrics. Angel with those angel eyes, come and take this earth boy up to paradise. Okay, angel, may I hold you tight. Never kissed an angel, let me kiss you one tonight. If I said I love you, would I be speaking out of turn? I'm only human, but I'm willing to learn. Angel, make my wish come true. Let me be in heaven here on earth with you. Angel, never kissed an angel. Let me kiss one tonight. If I said I love you, would I be speaking out of turn? I'm only human, but I'm willing to learn. Angel, make my wish come true. Let me be in heaven here on earth with you. So that's Angel, 1971 Elvis. So if you're curious, check her out. Let's pull you up this snake spirit. Now is your number 5, right? So we have 5 5, double 5 5, which is 10. Capricorn energy, culminations, harvesting, maturity, aging. It's like the seasons, the leaves turn yellow. It says all of us need healing at times. When snake spirit appears, it's time to repair, renew, and replenish yourself, and your vulnerable heart self-care and maintenance work are required so your vitality can arise, like connection to your soul, right? So you can come out stronger. Like the goddess Isis, that snake that flies into the sky with wings becomes a dragon. Give yourself the space to nourish your own well-being. Vulnerability is necessary for friendships and partnerships to work, which means all of us have tender emotions at times. Be gentle with yourself and others now. Shed the past and step into a new way of being, for vitality arises in you. This might be a good time to honor the work you have done to heal, grow, and repair any damage within you, within those you care about, and within your community. Celebrate together how far you've all come on your healing journey and all that you've created. Unburden yourself of anything that no longer supports wellness, prosperity, positive relationships, and well-being, and open the door for healing to occur. So you might need to do like door opening like spells. You might want to search it up on TikTok, or like road opening spells, block busting spells. Yeah, so this could be like culmination, like releasing, cord cutting, shedding, 12:33 on the clock. Interesting, which is like 333. I wonder what that means. I'm gonna search that up. Angel. Encouragement and divine support urging you to maintain a positive attitude and focus on your true desires while seeking balance in life. Interesting. That's nice. You're being guided towards your divine purpose. Okay, beautiful. Positive changes imminent. We're going to pull one of these for my Leo people and placements. You know what's nice in this Badger card? There's a lot of beautiful little golden berries. Kind of, ginkgo biloba. I think that's what it's called, right? So, ginkgo is really healing. I think for the immune system. I'm pretty sure. So I'm actually gonna search that up. And you can see the badger has stripes of both light and dark, so it's like balancing. Ginkgo, spiritual meaning maybe. Longevity, resilience, hope, and peace in the face of destruction. Interesting. Yin and yang balance. Interesting. It survived the atomic bomb in Hiroshima, making it a potent symbol of endurance and life force. It's a sacred tree, and it brings a sense of stillness and contemplation to those who seek enlightenment and connection with nature's hidden truths. That's nice. So let's get you one of these, my lovely Leos. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Leo people and placements. But I'm pretty sure it's like used in like immunity boosting purposes, especially at this time of year. That would be great. Immune system. Ginkgo biloba, it has antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antiviral properties that support the immune system. by modulating inflammatory responses. Okay. Let me just see. I feel like there's a liquor. I don't know. Anyways, let us get you a last message from my lovely Leos. Actually, they want me to pull a witchy one. Leo. Highest teams of love and light. Ooh, protection and graveyard. Interesting. 18, strong Scorpio energy. I was getting that when I started reading. I was about to do a Scorpio reading. But but I said, you know what, I'm going to shuffle anyways and see what pops out. But it looks like you're definitely encountering Scorpio energy, which is all about like rebirth. Of course, Pluto for the next 20 years is making a square to your Leo people in placements, which means squares are actually not bad. They can really push you constantly to improve, and they're challenges. You know, it's a certain point of it's an angle that forces it forces you to do something, right? So. Many see the graveyard as a symbol of mortality. It collects tears of mourners whose loved ones have been laid to rest. Its stillness is an ominous song that creeps up the spine, leaving us to ponder who death will come for next. But a graveyard is a place of serenity, where souls find peace and stillness in the harsh realities of living. So it's almost like a celebration, really. Like I hear, like on the other side, spirits celebrate their death day. Like it's like we celebrate our birthday, they celebrate their death day, because it is a transition point, and it's kind of like a celebration. It's like an ending, a culmination, a graduation of speaking. So to speak. And there is, of course, so many death gods and goddesses from around the world, and I think that's wonderful. So there is no longer the need to struggle against what is. It is a place of surrender. It's also like a culmination. I don't know, there's some kind of like graduation, wealth. There are those who fear the graveyard, for it has long been the home of wandering spirits who can't find peace. I mean, if you understand that nothing truly ends, where it's just a circle, I mean, there's nothing to fear about death. Death is actually exciting. It means you finished a level. Like I finished level 1, there must be a death to level 1 so that I can move on to level 2. Those who have not transitioned to eternity forced to live a half-life, neither dead nor alive, right? So this is those that are stuck or don't want to move on. They don't want to change. They don't like change. And that's when you get like vengeful poltergeist spirits, right? So and energies, and usually we're attracted to spirits, or spirits are attracted to us that vibrate on the same frequency of us, right? So souls who are faced with taking responsibility for a life not lived to the full, focused on things that didn't matter and holding on to resentment. The graveyard card helps you find peace with where you are. There's times when you'll be faced with difficult situations that are beyond your control, so like seasons, right? There are times you might want it to stay summer, but it doesn't matter, does it? There are times that we must surrender to our current place. There's no use in fighting a battle you've already lost. And also there's kind of a good thing. It's kind of like, I don't know why I'm seeing a tooth, but it's like getting a rotten tooth removed. It's kind of like, it's great. You know what I mean? Take control over the one thing you can change, yourself. The situation you inquire about is no longer in your hands. The powers that be have taken over. Often we're faced with a challenging ending that is necessary to facilitate a bright new beginning. Interesting. 13 could be relevant. That's definitely a number associated with death, for sure, for sure. This could be about home, real estate, emotions. This could be about letting go of certain, families, homes, real estate, travel. When we let go of something, we have room, that we have so much. It's like a canvas. It's like, okay, well, I have like a brand new canvas to work on. So potions and spells, like sweetening spells, actually, a great one, if you're curious, could be like bay leaf spells. Like look that up on TikTok as well. Like if you want to manifest something, like writing on a bay leaf or certain runes, or writing, do your own research. I'm just giving you suggestions. Very simple, very easy. All you need is a bay leaf and a pen. So yeah, I'm going to end it there. Thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.